We're going to be looking at finding out what the HTTP methods supported by a web server are using Matilidae as an example web application. So Matilidae is a free web application that contains vulnerabilities on purpose to allow pen testers to practice, also to be used in training environments to help web developers learn better coding techniques. It's available on irongeek.com, and there's installation instructions on IronGeek's site. Our lab is going to be a VirtualBox network with Windows XP acting as our web server. Matilidae is installed, and Backtrack 5 running as well. We're going to switch over to the Backtrack 5 machine, and first thing we need to do is figure out where the Matilidae machine is on the network. We're going to use Nmap to figure that out, and we know it's going to be one of the first couple of machines because the way that the VirtualBox network sets up on the host only setting is starts out with 192.168.56, and then it's going to be /24 network. The DHCP starts from 100, so we're going to start looking from 100 and go through 102. It should be either 101 or 102 since we only have two machines running on the VirtualBox network. And it just depends on which one of the machines started first as to which one it should be. So we'll let Nmap run. Looks like it's about 70% completed at this point. And looks like the results are coming back now. So I found the Linux box on 101. Looks like Matilidae is going to be 192.168.56.102. And there the results are. It's running an Apache server on port 80. So to find the HTTP methods, the easiest way is to use the options. We're going to use Netcat to send the options header across the wire, and if the web server has options enabled, it'll come back with all the HTTP methods supported. So Netcat, then we need to put in the server's IP address or hostname and the port. And we're going to send options. Syntax is the word options, then the site, and we're going to be using HTTP 1.1 protocol. We're going to send the host HTTP header field. A little bit redundant, but HTTP 101 demands the host header. And 2 carriage return line feeds. And the server responds with a list of allowed options: get, head, post, options, and trace. Another way to do this would have been to use W3AF. A little bit easier because it doesn't require the knowledge of how the options header works. So in W3AF, you put the target URL here. Then under Discovery, choose the allowed methods. And for output, choose your output. We're just going to use console. We're going to hit run. Wait for a second. We're going to go to results. Click on allow methods and methods. And you'll see that it simply ran the options itself the same way we did, and then comes back with the same information: get, head, post, options, and trace.